Hey, gorgeous ones. I'm just getting set up for the first Sacred 13 sessions. Oh my goodness, this is going to be an amazing interview series with amazing, glorious women who are, oh my God, everything from intuitive guides to teachers to authors, business women. They're just amazing, amazing women, leaders. This is going to be so good. I can see you, Lisanne and Shanae. I'm so excited. Hello. All right, I am going to get Leonie on here. Oh, it doesn't want to do that. So bear with me as I invite the glorious Leonie. Okay, I'm just going to wait for her to pop on live with me. Oh my goodness, I'm really, really, really excited. I need to get a different stand. Mine really wobbles. It holds my phone good, but wobbles. All right, let's see if I can tag Leonie. I don't think it's going to let me. Bear with me, people. I'll see if she can find me. Thank you, Shanae. Of course, I should have asked Shanae. Thank you. You're always like such a dream to have on a live. Oh, I'm so excited. These are going to be incredible, incredible, incredible discussions. I'm going to try and get a little bit further away so my head's not cut off. About the divine feminine archetypes, about the 13 sacred divine feminine archetypes that we primarily work with. Yay, Leonie is here. I can't add you. Why is it not letting me add you? Oh, I can add Shanae and Lisanne. I can't add you. Oh, Shanae, help. I can allow you to request as well. So I've just allowed for people to request to join. Maybe that will work, Leonie, if you request to join. It's not coming up with an add button. Now you have an add button. Here we go. Here we go. It's all happening. Yes. We're on phones. Oh, it's adding. So Facebook is doing its thing. I'm so excited to have Leonie.
Hello?
Oh, I can hear you. Yay!
Oh my God.
We did it! Oh,
we did it. All right, sorry.
We did it.
Not homemade at all. Really professional.
We're just keeping it real.
She says balancing her phone in one ear. Right, hang on. I've got a little tripod thingy, so let me just do a little.
Awesome.
Have done this before.
Perfect.
Are we good? Are we good?
Oh, I know that you have done this before. Oh my goodness. For those that don't know Leonie, she is frigging epic. This woman right here is an author, a teacher, an intuitive mentor, a mama, of all things, and you've won business awards. Yeah, so many things. I'm like, and do you know what? The thing that is most dearest to my heart is that you were the very first person I ever eye gazed with. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do remember.
Oh,
yes.
And I think I fell in love with you instantly.
And yes, I remember on the tree.
We hugged immediately after, and then you said you must do this with your husband before sex.
Oh my God, I just did
awesome.
it. That's so funny. I do guidance each week, and I literally just did guidance on have more sex. I literally just put that on SoundCloud and shared it on Facebook. Have more sex, because hello, she's in my hand right now.
Oh, I love it. I freaking love it. It came to mind and I was like, oh my goodness, yes, Leonie, we've had quite a journey since that. I think it was 2017. It was April, and I was like, oh my God, just remembering all of that. But I'm so excited. You're the first guest for Sacred Sessions, Sacred 13 Sessions, which I'm so excited about. And let's just, I just want to know, So the first thing I really want to know, and I'm sure every time I share these cards or I kind of, people ask, oh, what are they and how do they work? And, you know, the biggest thing they want to know is how do we work with them? And I know that we all work with
Yeah.
them in our own way. So the real point of these discussions is to learn, like we have a how-to card, but in a way we make it our own. So this is a really great, like, I love this. It's where we start, but I would love to know how you work with them personally and with clients. Yeah.
Sure. Well, yeah, they are amazing. They are divine. I've actually never been an affiliate before. I have been asked 1,000 times, and I just went, oh, it's too hard. Can't be. I really haven't got time. So when this happened, though, I was like, oh my goodness, you've basically just given me a way to get clients, basically, right? Like you've just made it so easy for me to get clients. So I was like, yeah, I'll be an affiliate, and yes, I will use those cards every day. So they are exquisite. And as soon as I saw them, it was just a no-brainer. It was the full-bodied yes. And I use them in a way that my intention is to make my clients cry. Now that sounds a bit harsh, but it's true. Because if I can get straight into their heart in 2 minutes and give them intuitive guidance that touches their soul, then I'm really doing my job well. So my intention is that there are tears in every session I have with my client, because it means they're releasing whatever they need to release and they're on that path. And I love our fearless teacher, Kristy Jameison. I am not here for your comfort. I'm here for your evolution. So excuse my language, but that is what I'm fucking here to do. Right? So
that's awesome.
These cards are exquisitely beautiful. And the way I would work is I would do a channeled guidance of around 2 minutes with my client's permission, or a freebie or something like that. And I will go in and I will say, this is the fear, this is where it's sitting, and this is who's guiding you right now. And I will tune into one of the archetypes and I will share a message. Now that resonates with the client. And of course they say, thank you. I offer them a laser session with me. And then I send them the card and say, this is your archetype. This is you. And that of course gets them right in that beautiful space again. And I'm basically dating them at this point. You know, I'm dating my client and I'm like, come have a session with me. Let's go into that subconscious fear. So I use them as a way to channel beautiful messages for my clients, as a way to create a relationship with my client. And I also make beautiful earrings, as you know.
I do.
So when a client works with me and is brave enough to come and do this deep work, I tune into that archetype that I've channeled messages for them, and I create earrings. So, here's some I prepared earlier. I just happen to have these here. So these I've actually made for, I made these for my dear friend Lee Jane Woodgate, who's been mentoring me. So that's a thank you gift. But I've got lots over here. I mean, look at this. Like, these are wild women right here. Like, look at those.
They are, oh my God,
They
so
are just,
vibrant.
yeah.
I love
So,
that
yeah.
neon.
Yeah. And I've got, I made these yesterday, and I'm just like, they're just beautiful. Like,
oh my God.
I reckon that's Alchemist. Yeah, that's the Alchemist.
With the leaf and the effortlessness of it. Yes.
Yeah. So I use them also to really tune into my client's energy, because obviously we know the archetypes we have all of them, but we're just guided at different times in our life. So I really love these cards so much, because not only are they bringing me business, I'm also able to photograph the earrings using the card. I don't send the card to the client. I offer them my affiliate link if they want to buy the cards. But it's just a beautiful visual and creative way for me to keep dating my client, right? Like, this is what we do. We're creating relationships, soul connection. And I'm very excited because I'm doing my first market. I'm doing a Christmas market in 3 weeks. I've been madly making. And I will have these beautiful cards displayed. And of course, if people want to buy them, I will explain how I use them, because the earrings is really a tool. It's a crystal. It's a talisman for me to attract clients as well. So it's a unique way for someone to fall in love with earrings, and I've touched their soul, and then I can help them with their fears and overcome anything that's holding them back from, really, my mission is to return women to wholeness.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it's a sacred journey. I love
Yeah,
when you said it's like dating your client and it's a real relationship. That is exactly it. It's a completely sacred journey that we go on together. It's
yeah,
divine. It's that alchemy. It's the two of us coming together at that perfect time to create that gold. And oh, I love the way that you're using the cards. Like my heart is like beaming that they're getting like you're like it's beyond what I could have. You know, we create things into the world, and I'm sure that you've had this as well. And then they take on a life of their own and go further and further than we could have ever thought at that time of creation.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh, that is amazing. So
yeah.
for your like day to day for yourself, how do you love to work with them? Like, do you pick them up just throughout the day or whenever, or how does that happen for you?
So I'll just do a little, like,
Yeah.
this is my shrine
Cool.
area, right? So I basically have
Oh, so it is.
so I have
Wow.
I painted Frida. She's one of my heroines. Then I have a
Yes.
beautiful gift from, oh, you can't, so I've got my water in the way. She's really beautiful. She was a gift
Yeah.
from Tracy
Oh,
Vidergo. Then I have my lion, who literally, when I have my laptop, I can see the lion's eyes above my laptop. So that's,
stop.
sorry, my water
That's
in the way.
awesome.
So that is my fierce lion mother
Yeah.
energy. And then can you see my
I
other,
can.
can you
I
see my,
can.
can you see that?
Yeah, the
Sorry.
wife.
So there is the wife,
Love
and
it.
she's the one who I feel really called
Mm.
with right now.
Mm.
And then, of course, we have someone you might know over here.
Ooh. Just
Um,
maybe.
yes, and these were my flowers I got when I graduated. So I bought myself
Oh,
flowers, yeah, as an intuitive guide. So this is
yeah.
basically how I work with them. I tune in to who's with me right now. The
Yeah.
wife, I basically just feel like it's me. Like at my wedding, I had like
Mm.
flower crown, and I wear dress. I just was like, she's really with me, and I'm really feeling that
Yeah.
connection with my husband. But it's not. She's
Yeah.
not just your physical relationships. I mean, the
Mm.
wife is a peacemaker and a diplomat, and she's so powerful. And I feel like that's
Mm.
my role in my family. Like I am the peacemaker a lot.
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
and she's really, really powerful. She's not dismissive in
Mm.
any way. She's really
Mm.
strong. And I'm also wanting to be my wife.
Mm.
Like I often kind of say, I need a wife. I need a wife. Too much going on. But I'm like, well, I'm my own wife as well. And so I'm really mindful of my self-care. And yeah, I just love her. And of course, you very kindly gave me the priestess as well. So she will look very beautiful amongst my, shrine.
Shrine.
Yeah, so I will interchange them.
Yeah.
And I actually had all my cards stuck up on my bed, but little Phoenix just pulls them down and eats them. So no, don't do that to
No.
mum's cards. No, so they're all packed away now. But I
Yeah.
really just have them displayed, like whatever,
Yeah.
wherever I'm. And what I also love about them is I resonate deeply with all of them. Even the crone, even ones that you
Mm.
wouldn't really resonate with as a mother of 3 young children. But I just love that energy of that wisdom and the fact that there's just no fear there at all. Like I love her. I
Mm.
totally resonate with the student and the teacher because I'm the eternal student and I am the teacher. I mean, I just resonate with them all
Yeah.
in such a deep way. So I
Yeah.
use them personally by sort of scattering them around, and I love beauty. So everything around
Mm.
me is about beauty, and they're very beautiful, So it's like
Yeah.
it's and it fits in with my, values, my values.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. I love your friggin' shrine. And I
Yeah,
love that the lion's eyes are just
yeah,
gazing at you,
yeah,
like
yeah,
as
yeah,
you work. It's just, it's
yeah.
perfect. I feel like
Majestic,
now
bold,
I want to get some
fierce.
eyes above mine.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
love it, and I would love to hear because I know that we all have probably many stories that we can tell about just a certain experience with the archetypes. And I love because we always share them during the third level. We're sharing how how they're showing up for us, and I love Jackie, who's going to be on next week. She shared with me through Messenger the other day, oh, I was in the shower and this happened. And it's just, I'm like, oh my God, we've got to wait for the Sacred 13 sessions, and you've got to share that. It's so funny that it happened, you know, just where these, how they work with us in such intimate, sometimes in the shower moments. You know, I'd love to hear a story of how that has happened for you, an experience or a story.
Yeah, look, absolutely. They are really beautiful, and they've really helped me when I've been really struggling. And I think that's been the most profound, not lesson, but you know, we as mothers with young children, we can often feel very isolated on our journey. And I know that when I had my third baby, which wasn't planned, and I had to, you know, I had just won my 4th business award, and I was going to write another book and do all the things, and I paid for third level, and it was, you know, he's amazing, but it wasn't on my vision board, right? So I was like, oh my God. And I really struggled with that. I really struggled with having another, I know, like, seriously, it was like, I really struggled with the fact that I was going to become a mother again. And, you know, so I found that the mother archetype was really able to hold me and guide me within that time when I was in shock. And then having to surrender my business and being, you know, being a mum. I mean, I had to just surrender everything for a year because we had a lot of issues with Phoenix, and it was just a really, really, really hard time. So the mother was there for me, holding me throughout all of that. And I felt this energetic support, and it was beautiful. I've always been very connected to my wild woman. And I've really been connected with her very deeply in my sexuality and my power. You know, I am literally, I don't know whether it's being in my 40s or having 3 kids or having the sexiest husband. I just can't get enough of the wild woman, right?
Yeah. Awesome.
She's just like here. Awesome.
Yeah.
And also I discovered, just from my own experience, but there's this amazing evolution from maiden to mother to mystic. And what I've discovered is before we have our children, we're very much in our maiden. We're very much in this sense of wonder and possibility. And she's a really beautiful, free energy, spontaneous. Then we become mothers, and that's a glorious but quite overwhelming experience. And we tend to get quite lost in that. And we really lose the maiden, you know, we don't know who we are anymore, and we're not spontaneous, and it can all feel very relentless and isolating. And I've discovered on my journey, having been on this path for 10 years, that then you find the mystic through being the mother. So you find this mystic, and she's amazing. And then she takes you straight back being into your maiden, because she's fierce and she's free. And I've found making my earrings has taken me very much back into my maiden, like wearing hoop earrings and getting really creative and being really spontaneous and free. And so it's been this amazing process of evolution between maiden, mother, mystic. And I really want to write another book about that, because there's so many layers to that. And so these are where the archetypes play out. We lose the maiden, you know, when we become the mother. Then we embrace the mother, but the maiden's always there. So then we have to go back and find the maiden. And then the wild woman comes, and then there's the teacher and the healer, and there's all these. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're always there. But we just lose them. We lose them, right? And it's like reconnecting to parts of ourselves. And it's so much about wholeness. It's so much about embracing all those parts of you. And that's where I found, when I've been struggling, you know, when I've been trying to, you know, really cope with situations, it's the archetypes that have come in and said, I've got you. It's temporary. You're going to come out the other side. You know, just it is what it is.
Yes. Yeah, they hold that space for you to be where you are. As a lot, and sort of opening the door to what's next. You know, they're really guiding that way. They're letting that light into where we are right now, and saying, you know, here we go. You're okay. Everything's going to be okay. And it's knowing that we're not alone. Like,
absolutely.
We're not doing this, and we're not in control, because that is such a big thing. We think, as soon as we think we're in control, we've got that weight on of the world just crushing us. And as mothers, oh my God, the responsibility is next level. Like, we're constantly on. We're 24/7. We're on. We hear our kids during the night, and we're like, we're up. I don't think I've even woken up and I'm already through there, you know?
Yeah, totally.
What's going on, you know?
Yeah, it's just insane, isn't it? And it's like we wear so many hats, you know? It's like business owner, like mother, husband, wife, whatever. And I think for me, it's this sort of, it's not a balance at all. It's a blend, right?
Yes.
But the archetypes have helped me when I'm just overwhelmed or I'm not, you know, I don't have clear laser light focus. And they've really supported me to get back into my power. Like the priestess has been just so great for me to come out of that, you know, having another baby and being back in my business and just being so fierce. Like I'm really feeling just like I'm not here to fuck around. I'm sorry. You know, like if you want to come and work with me, I will fucking get that fear and we will get rid of it and we will, you know, this is your evolution. And I feel so passionate about it. And that's the priestess, you know, so she's really with me right now. And I'm really grateful for that because, you know, it's quite scary to be in your own power. And it's, you know, a lot of my clients are way more scared of their light than their darkness, way more scared.
Yes.
You know, that's a big responsibility too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the priestess is like, that's it. You're here now. You know, you've got a job to do. Let's do it. So they all have these amazing, like, and I find that whole, like, I hold space. Like, what does that, like, seriously, I hold space. Like JP Spears makes me laugh. Like, seriously. But these guys, because they are energies, they do hold space, literally, because they're energies.
Oh my God, that cracks me up. I'm just thinking of straight away. And I have watched that one.
It's just like, what do you do? Really good space holder.
Oh God, he's so funny.
He's so funny. He's so funny.
Yeah, but they do.
Yeah, because
they hold us. They do. And as soon as we just put our attention on them or start to just take those few deep breaths and be with them, it's an instant relief. It's hard to describe. Like, I've had some absolutely intense, the emotions hit, everything hits. We know that we've gone deep when we're really getting hit by all of the feels, you know, where they're just blowing the roof off shit, you know, and just saying, no, you're not actually here where you think you are. Let's go. We're going this way. And I love that about having them as, it's like your support team. I love, is it Tina Bruce? She called them the rugby team.
Yeah.
Like having your own rugby team, you know, it's like having your own support team that you can lean into. And each one speaks to that different aspect that we have, that blend that we play, those roles.
Yeah.
So which ones have you resisted the most? I think that's the juiciest part. Like, which ones have you really resisted and had like a hard time with?
I don't know.
None?
Well, I don't know. Let me have a little.
Yeah, have a little look.
Have a little look. Maybe the Marga. And I think that's because the only reason is I feel like when I'm just looking at it, I really do love all of them, like, and resonate deeply with all of them. But I think maybe the Marga, because I know she's waiting for me. And so I know there's that resistance of coming out of those child rearing years and being so fearless, because of course I still have fear. I'm human, you know, I still have fears all the time. And, you know, she really does live without fear. And, you know, there's probably, you know, fear also is a protector, right? So, you know, I don't want to be completely fearless because I still need to protect my children, you know, and I still have that like mother in me. And so perhaps when I know that she's the next part of my evolution, purely just because of where I am in my life, that maybe I'm not quite wanting to go there yet, you know, because I'm still very much in my mother archetype. And, you know, I'm still breastfeeding, even though I've tried so hard not to. It's so beautiful. And also it's just so easy. But it's like, I'm still, I think I'm hanging on to that, you know, like wanting him to stay a baby because he's my last. And, you know, that resistance around he's going to grow up. And my oldest is 11 next year. And so I know how quickly it happens. So, when I tune into that, I feel like there's resistance there because I know it's the next step for me. Yeah. And I don't want, I want my babies to just stay babies, but they won't stay babies because they're growing up every day. And I guess it's the next step of the evolution, but I feel, yeah, the others I all really resonate with, but yeah, the Marga, but she's also the Enchantress, you know, and I resonate with the Enchantress, I think. But the Marga for me is, I mean, she's really unstoppable, right? Like there is just no, she's it.
Yeah, she's ready, and she's not got so much responsibility anymore, and it's time for her to rediscover herself and rediscover who she is without the really big mother label that we live for so long, and that it's feels like our primary role for so long, you know, and that's our main source of existence is being a mom. But yeah, that Marga is like that, you know, that time in our life that I resisted the Marga too. Like the Marga, the crone, the queen. I actually have like most of them that I probably resisted. I was opposite.
So these are actually the archetypes I don't like.
I was petrified of the crone, like petrified. I was like, every time that we go into, you know, meditation or go into to commune with the archetypes, I'll be no, not the crone. Like I'd be like putting up all the walls to like not let her in during sessions, during anything, because I was just so petrified of. But it was just a subconscious. I couldn't even place why. It was just I was so petrified of her. And the Marga. And it was through actually creating the cards and reading Ricky's words that it was like that. It was just unlocked, and she came to life for me, and I went, oh, you're there, and you're a part of the journey. And that she really, and I could see the Marga a lot in my mother, and my mum's just on this incredible journey, and it was just beautiful to witness that. You know, she's in that time of her life where her kids are grown up and everything's, you know, really the universe is hers to have now completely. And, well, that's how it feels. But yeah, so that's interesting. I love that that's where the resistance was held. Oh, my goodness. That a half hour just like blink and it's gone. It's gone. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. And I love the way that you're using the cards and have shared with us all that you have shared. It's freaking amazing. And thank you so much for being the first guest.
I'm so excited. Yeah, it's going to be amazing. I'm definitely going to be tuning in because I love the creativity behind them all. You know, I love how people are going to use them in a very unique way, and they all speak so individually. But they've really just made my, like, in terms of being a guide, it's made my role so easy because it's very hard to describe what they might look like, or, you know, because it's basically, you know, hard for someone to visualize it. But when you can physically say, this is your guide right now, this is and sharing those words, which are so powerful, the client can really anchor in, and that only helps us to then say, well, come on a journey with me, you know, let's do this together. And so it's been incredibly helpful. I was so grateful when you launched it. You know, I was like, I'm totally going to be selling them. And you know, imagine me with this beautiful market stall and I've just got them lying there. I'm totally going to be attracting the right people. You know, and this is what it's about, isn't it? It's about, I use my earrings, I use the cards. They're tools to attract the right people that will find me amongst a, you know, market with 15,000 people. That I want the spiritually awake women to come and find me, and I know that they'll be attracted. And that's why we do what we do, isn't it? That we find the right people at the right time. So I feel like they're just this beautiful energetic tool that we can use.
Yes, they're that beautiful, like Ricky spoke about them, you know, we're such visual, symbolic creatures, and we see things, you know, and we are attracted to things so much more than, you know, say our words and everything like that. So these speak, and we can instantly anchor into them, like you say, and we can instantly attract glorious ones that are vibing on that same wavelength, that are from the same planet. You know, that's what it feels like. I love it.
It's great. They're amazing, and I'm like I say, I'm all about getting there and getting into the heart space of a client. It's really powerful. There's no mucking about. It's just straight in there. Let's do the work. If you're ready, you're ready. If you're not, I'll be here waiting. You know, I'm just we spend so much time faffing about doing things that don't actually serve us. And I think these cards are just a great way of, you're in or you're out, love.
Yeah.
Does it speak to you or not?
Yeah. Are you ready to say, okay, I've had enough, there must be more? Like, that's, are you ready? And then are you ready to go for that more? Like, let's go. Like, what's, all that's holding us back is all just false beliefs. They're just, they're not truth. So I love it. They're a way to access our glorious truth and be reminded of who we freaking really are. Yeah, I freaking love it. So
thank you, my darling.
Celebrate. Thank you so much. Thank you, Leonie. I'm freaking so chuffed that we got to hang out.
It's amazing.
Amazing. So much juice in this, and that these sessions are just about getting closer and closer to these archetypes. So to celebrate, I'm going to quickly say that, oh my God, we're going to have 3 Sacred 13 decks with stands to give away, along with 3 A5 prints of your choice and 3 A4 prints of the archetype of your choice. So 9 people will get a glorious gift and win. So all they have to do is let us know their favorite archetype. So you can go to the website to see every single one of them, and I'm sure that we've spoken about nearly all of them, most of them to some degree, but absolutely let us know your favorite archetype, who's working with you now, or which one you love the most, and put it in the comments. That's all you have to do, and I'll randomly be selecting the winners tomorrow at 1:30. Boom! I'm so bloody excited. All right, cool. Thanks again, gorgeous woman.
Namaste.
Thank you. Mwah. Awesome.
Bye.
Bye. See ya.